Hi programmers. In this video I'm just going to answer a few questions that I've got on comments, and some of them I've tried to reply in comment, or if it wouldn't let me I sent a message back to them, but I thought, well, I would make a video. Someone commented on the array list, being able to go to specific records. Well, about the only thing I use array list for is to fill up the data grid, and then I find out where I am by clicking here or there and then getting the key and then going to the database and doing that. I'm really not a big fan of those lists, but if you want to use lists, it's pretty complicated. That's something that you would learn in data structures in a college class. In fact, I'm sitting in on the data structures class now that my husband teaches, and we're doing all kinds of stuff. We're doing linked lists and array lists and stacks and queues and things like that. And it's really just way too complicated for a little YouTube video. So if you think you need to use lists, then I think the best thing to do is move to Joplin and take my husband's data structures class. And anyway, the next question was on connection strings. Someone had posted a comment wanting to know about connection strings for remote database. And anyway, I do some remote for through the network, but basically you just use the plain old connection string. And like, I've got this page bookmarked. It's called connection strings page.aspx by devlist.com, and it's got all kinds of what you would want to do, from Fox Pro, Informax, whatever, the connection strings, and then you just would fill it in with your information. And recently I was using an Access 2007 database. I thought, well, it's getting up there in years. I need to move on to the 2007. Well, this one didn't have a 2007 on it, so I just did a database search and I found this page here, and it gave me the connection string for that, and I plugged in my information. It worked even across the network. What you do across the network is you have to give the computer name, like / whatever PC / data / file.accdb or whatever. And then no one's asked about this, but it is kind of important. I've run into this problem before. Like, you'll work on a database and you'll have it on your little XP machine, or you could be working on Windows 7, because I would do some stuff on Windows 7, and then when you try to run it, you get this error message about the Microsoft provider is not registered. Well, what you have to do is, in the build, you have to go in there and set that from any CPU to x86, and then it'll run like a charm for you. And I have that page bookmarked too. I have me in my bookmarks, I have a category called Microsoft, and anything I ever have problems with and I have to use, I bookmark it and save it, and so I can always go back to it later. So I hope that's answered some of y'all's questions, and that'll be all for today.